It's hurting. I'm live. Okay. Yeah, because I know for a little while, whenever I first started on the project, you had an add-on that was the asset dock at the bottom. But whenever you hit control space, it would open up.
Well, I literally never used that. I like it because it has the file system.
That's fine, because I got rid of it because it was really annoying whenever I would go to press control space in a script to get autocomplete, and it would open up the asset browser and unfocus the script editor.
Oh, let me get rid of my custom theme because I think that's messing up the file dragging.
You know what else you should do? You should join the stream together.
No, I don't wanna.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna crash. No, it's not. Oh wow, that looks so different now.
What does?
It like doesn't look that different, but it's like a little different. Because I wasn't on like the most updated version of the passive star theme, but yeah, now it has all the nice lines and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing like because it wasn't showing the lines here before. Oh, and it also shows
lines
in the file system too.
Might be new. Like I think those lines on the
they're
right.
new in 4.7.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all new. I'm just saying that they weren't showing up before because I was on the old custom theme that I guess you need the theme for those to show up.
All right, so
we join the stream together. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to show you a couple things once you're ready to go. I got a couple of really cool things.
Oh, and I need to send out a stream announcement.
Okay. Do I have a list of... I do. I have the concepts that I sent you in the Obsidian doc that I want to also
look at. I have them pulled up right now. We can go over them if you want.
Yeah, after. I want to go over some of the utility things that I added since the last time we streamed. Because they're actually useful as fuck. Kind of. This motherfucker's taking a year to finish.
Yeah, there we go.
The one.
Stream announcement. Also, I just realized I think I Oh wait, I'm dumb. This should be stream 50, not stream 1, or stream 150, not stream 151. Hold on, let me change that real quick.
My god.
Because I forgot I had set up the stream for whenever, and then I didn't end up actually. Or no, maybe it was
Sunday. You didn't
going
stream.
insane.
Sunday we didn't stream because that was Father's Day.
Yeah, but let me double check my channel. Maybe I just forgot.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need swim or something.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You can lose your mind.
I'm sitting here staring at a blank screen waiting.
Okay, I did have a stream 150. I just forgot to send out an announcement for it appears.
Crazy.
Okay, we're good.
Okay,
we're
good.
What are we?
Okay, you're done.
What are we doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm over here in. Sorry, let me double check. Okay. Yep. So I'm over here in Godot. I added a couple of utility things that are mainly for us, but there's no way about it. They're just for us. So the first one is if I go to like room 8, because that's like perfect. You will notice that there is now a little display on the exits that show what direction they go to.
I see. You told me about that.
Yeah. If I like go into the room itself, you will not see those because it is editor only. Just because why the fuck wouldn't it be? But let me go ahead and load in. So LS1, LT, to
hello,
you can see
gamers B.
Yep, so they're not there. Even if I turn on collision, they don't show up there. Because this is editor only. Also, hello, Mr. Gamers B. So the other thing that I added is this really cool thing where if I go into the console and type in generation test 10, you'll see that something weird has popped up on the map. This is a heat map of what the generated maps looked like on average. So if I do generation test 1, this is one map.
Oh, that's so cool.
If I do generation test 2, this is 2 maps. They're kind of merged together because the gradient, we can play with the gradient, but if I do this, you can see that the ones that are lit up
it would probably
are more likely to be there. What's up?
Actually, I don't know if different colors would help.
I mean, maybe.
But maybe it would help if the gradient was like not one color.
Maybe.
But that's cool.
Let's
Yeah,
find
that'd be
out.
really useful for like when or if we want to adjust
Give me some colors.
the blue,
Blue. Okay, and
green,
okay, and
purple.
okay. So if I run this now, look at that.
That looks
It
terrible.
looks gross. But if I were to run 10 of them, you can see that it goes from blue to green to purple based on how likely there is to be a room there.
Yeah, I see.
Over that amount of tests. So this is really handy for a couple of reasons. The first one being, like, you can kind of see the general structure of what the levels will be, which is just kind of like a lattice that kind of clumps around certain ones. It also shows us about the extent of what levels would look like. So if I generate 200 of them, this is about the range that levels reach. And so you can kind of guesstimate that if a room can make it down to here, it can probably make it down to here as well. Often like the far reaches of everything. It also means that level generation is no longer tied to going into a level. Because before, what would happen is we would spawn all of the rooms. Like we would get all of the scenes, instantiate each of them, and then we would go through them and then try to like piece parts of them together until we ran out of rooms to place or we ran out of places to put rooms. So the problem with that is that we are spawning all of the rooms in. So let's say that we had 50 rooms and we only wanted to place 10 rooms. That wasn't really a thing before. But now it can be. And also now the rooms are not spawned in until they are decided upon. With one caveat being they are spawned in the first time that it generates. Like whenever it picks the rooms, it will spawn it in, get a list of its data, and then free it. And then every single time after that, it just uses the data that it already has. Which is why if I generate 200 of them, you can see that it doesn't take super long. You know, there's a little stutter, 500 of them. There's a little stutter, but it's not that much because it's not spawning the rooms in. It's just using their data.
Okay. Not sure I 100% understand that, but...
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
So,
basically, it'd make it faster.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Kinda, yeah. It basically is just like, instead of getting the room in a ready-to-go state and then generating the level, we kind of generate the level, and then we only put the rooms in a ready-to-go state once they are decided to be in the level. One of the reasons that this is so useful is because we're able to do these maps like this without spawning a bunch of nodes in and checking it. We just have the data already, so we can go through this, and it'll speed up generation, like, past the first time. It also... I guess actually, never mind. This one doesn't matter as much, but there's another really cool feature that I want to show you. So if I open up this run window and I type in verification, there's a room verification editor script. And if I run it, it will freeze for a second, for a little bit. It'll freeze for a bit, and then it's done. And so if I now go to my data folder, there is now a debug room verification.txt file. And if I open this up, here are the rooms that we have that had errors detected. So these, you can see, are the ones in just the data rooms folder, which means they probably don't matter because they're just, usually for testing things. And then you can see that it breaks it down on like a per folder basis. So room 1, it says duplicate exit detected, direction ID is 0. So if we go to room 1, right here, hey, look at that. This exit says it's a southwest exit, and this exit also says it's a southwest exit. But obviously that can't be true because one of them is supposed to be a northwest exit. And so we can update that. And if I were to rerun the verification editor script, and then go back to here, I believe, yeah, so room 1 disappeared from this, which means room 2 also has an issue, which is the same issue. So it's kind of like what's up?
So probably because it just got like duplicated.
Yeah, it's probably just something we didn't notice because it wasn't super clear. Like it's clear that they're facing the right direction, but it wasn't super clear that they were the wrong up or down exit. So,
Yeah.
some of the other issues, or like some of the other things, you can see unable to instantiate as a room, which just means that this isn't using the room class. That makes sense. It's totally fine because it's a testing thing. This one also has issues, so it's kind of just like ignore these if you want. Otherwise, you know.
And the like tutorial level and stuff still works fine.
Yep. I actually made sure of that because it was a bitch to get working. I did have to change some of your code, and I can talk about that in a second.
That's fine because my code is terrible.
It's fine.
It was, I basically just honestly manually attached
code.
rooms together.
I mean, it's still doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the tutorial stuff still works. If I were to reveal everything, you can see there's all the rooms. If I go to this one, oops, that's not the AK. So this clears, and then I can still teleport, and everything still works. I did have to make some change, which is this thing. There's not a whole lot of difference in here. It looks about the exact same as it was, except that there's this get room data function, which is where it tries to get just the data of the room if it finds it. Otherwise, it spawns the room in, does some of the initialization stuff, and then parses out the data, frees it, and then puts it in the cache so that the next time we look for it, it can grab it from the cache. Because before you would spawn in the room here and then connect the nodes directly. But instead we are placing them and doing these connections here on the actual data rather than the nodes. And then once the level wants to get it, it will call get generated rooms, which will actually go through all of the rooms that have been placed and give you the nodes. All of that to say, room generation is just like faster.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay. I didn't
and
quite
smoother.
Understand most of that.
Yeah, it's fine. Easier to edit, easier to work with, easier to test.
Yeah.
You know, you can also see one funny thing is if I run the generation test on the tutorial level, it shows the exact same thing because
really funny.
Because it doesn't matter what generator.
How hard is it to change like the generator?
I mean, you've done it.
Room generation works.
I mean, you've.
Oh, so it's just like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's. I mean, this is your generator that you wrote for the tutorial to manually set things.
Oh, okay. I see how that works. Then yeah. Sorry, I'm just like
which is why
stupid.
Which is why I can run this for 100 tests and it will generate the tutorial layout 100 times.
Interesting.
Yeah, which doesn't really tell us much, but it's cool either way.
Yeah.
Also, hello. Why do I always? I'm just gonna call you Naga. I know I say that every single time. It's also been a minute since we streamed.
What about Dioi?
Dioi. Was there something else that I added? Let me see.
Also, hello Moaz. To cheese. To
It was a bunch of.
Oh, we're hopping on Magic after stream, by the way.
I don't know about that one.
Be prepared.
Let's see.
Prepared, like the new mechanic in Magic: The Gathering: Secrets of 6-7.
Yeah, I think I need you dead. This debug stuff. What was this again? Reload shader. Oh yeah. So one of the issues whenever I write shaders is if I go to like what's a shader that's on the screen right now? I can't. What's a shader that's on screen right now, JW? I can't think of one. I guess is this
the particles are technically a shader?
Yeah, but I mean like a shader that's in text that I can edit. Is this the waving decor shader thing?
No, it's just a manual animation, I'm pretty sure.
Well, this one's waving decor though.
Yes. There's also the outline in the player's a shader,
right? Maybe. What's the waving?
Tile map wind shader or something. Well, there would be a day when you don't say 6-7. No.
So, like, for example, if I were to go here and just say, like, this is the vertex pass. If I went void fragment, color is equal to this. So this should make everything white. And if I look at the room, it does. But if I go back in game, it doesn't. But I can do reload shader, tile map wind, and it reloads it while I'm in the game still. Which is fucking sick. It's so sick.
That is very sick. Oh, I forgot about there's the new shader preview thing or whatever.
Yeah,
where...
so I don't think they explained it. I don't know if they explained it very well in the thing, but you can see that it's not here, and that's because you actually have to go over here and click on the things to pop up the thing.
Yeah, but that honestly might be really useful for me to like just see how things work.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a little dumb.
Yeah, good luck with that. I don't. It's cool. It's kind of useful. I don't think it's the most useful thing in the world.
Okay. This guy doesn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I also added. I don't think I showed this last time. If I do like T is in the bind, so I can do bind T, and then I can type in a command here. And I'm actually just gonna hit up to grab this command. And I can do that so that if I go here, and let's say I want to bring that back, I can hit T, it reloads it. Okay, sick. I can say color.a is 0.5, save it, hit T, it goes back. It's like, it's so good, man. It's so nice.
Weird.
What?
Bro added the deadlock console to Dante 9.
Don't call it the deadlock console. It's the fucking source console.
The deadlock console.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's sick. I'm very, very happy with it. It's very usable. It's very nice. Also, hello, Mr. Gamers B over my chat this time. Did I make the pop-up box autofill? Yeah. So the way that the console works is whenever you type in a command, or like a thing like what's a command? Oh my god, debug. Yeah, debug set. There's also print. What it does is it has a list of commands that it cares about, and it just tries to see if what you're typing starts with, or the command starts with what you're typing. And then I can also specify an autofill function. So for debug set, what it does is it has a function that takes in the second argument that you're typing, and it runs it against all of our debug variables. So, what? Apparently not. What? Hold on, debug utils. Okay, well that one's not working because I'm stupid apparently, but if I were to do like, reload shader, this one takes in the second argument and it looks through all of our shaders. So if I type in GD shader, it'll show all of them.
That's really cool that just like shows up.
Yeah, this is also a window on its own that you can resize.
Yeah, that's.
And I don't remember if I left it in. I think if, let me see. I don't believe I left it in. No, there's a way to make it pop up as a secondary window, which I didn't really want to do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it is sick. I'm very, very happy with it. I also made it so I can hit up and down to scroll through my my thing. You missed a like minimap? No, you didn't. The minimap's been there. The minimap's been there. The only thing that hasn't always been there is the boxes are for my debug thing, which gets cleared if I go to a different level. But I can type in generation test 10 to make a heat map. That's green and purple for some reason. The minimap has been there since the GodoCon demo from last year in April. Like before I started working on the project, I'm pretty sure. Or no, I think that was that the first thing that I added to the project was the minimap?
Yeah, I think so, probably.
It might have been, yeah. It's been like way before I started streaming work on this game. Oh, yeah. I guess there's this other thing that was in last stream, but I do want to just bring it up again because I think it's useful to do and look at.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the contrast test.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
Turning this on shows the things that are have very shit contrast or very not shit contrast. Wait. Sorry, I've just noticed something. My chat is back to normal? Wait, what? Sorry, I just noticed that. Why the fuck is this is back to normal? This wasn't normal last stream. What the fuck? Why is it back to this? Let me change it to the other thing that I had. Where the fuck is it? I don't remember how to change it, actually. Oh, was it this one? I thought that this was the... I clicked on the test message thing. No. What the hell? Whatever. Maybe it's... something broke. Something changed. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, this contrast thing is very nice for telling what is and isn't very easy to see. But yeah, one of the things that I think I'm going to focus on today is knocking out some of the elemental effects that I sent JW. So maybe we talk about that and go over that, unless you have anything else you want to talk about with the debug stuff I've been showing you, or any questions about it.
Not really.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to run real quick. That's fun. It's just one. Just one box. Also, I fixed the bug where you can do level select and then go to the hub and it doesn't crash.
Yes,
that
crashed.
Okay. So for the elemental effects and things, I don't remember when I talked to you about it, but just to give a little bit of context for people, JW had mentioned that you were not super sure what kind of synergies and things you wanted, but like you wanted me to kind of come up with some ideas because apparently that's something I'm good at.
Yeah, because I'm
Something
not
like
good
that.
at that. Not necessarily that you're good at it, but that I'm not good at it. So.
I see. Yeah, makes sense. So we have, I made a list of just like a bunch of shit of just like, here are some ideas that I feel like would be cool and kind of sets us on a thematic for the different elements. Have you had a chance to look at this?
Yes.
Okay. Anything that you like, anything that you don't like?
Let me look at it again because I don't remember what was on it.
Okay, so the answer was no. That's okay.
No, I literally looked at it like 3 times. I just like genuinely
okay.
can't remember what's on it. Phased I liked, or something like that, or like some kind of like mini shield.
Oh, yeah. I didn't tell you the inspiration behind that, but yeah, you can keep going.
I can guess what the inspiration is. But,
what do you think the inspiration is?
I mean, based by the name, and also I'm guessing magic.
It is
but
not.
Maybe that's just because I'm like...
It is not magic.
Brained. Okay, well, magic has phased in, or phased out, so that's what I was thinking. Maybe I'm just cooked. I need a...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just cooked. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball bat. Yeah, that's good. I think we already had that in the list.
We did, yeah. I don't think we had like as much detail on it, but...
Yeah. I think making physical more melee weapons would probably be good.
Yeah.
And then we could have like physical ends plus like fire, poison, or things like that would be like fire melee weapons. But I think the phase is a good idea for making melee more useful.
Yeah. So here's the place that I got the phased thing from, by the way. So this is in Terraria with hallowed armor. Whenever you hit something, it will give you a buff that makes it so you dodge the next instance of damage, and then puts you invulnerable for a couple of seconds before going away.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, physical definitely feels like it could be like a melee build, or like a throw yourself at the enemy kind of build. Because it definitely should... Something like that I feel like should just interact more with damage. Like just outright. I do like the flying, knocking enemies back and making them have like a hitbox attached to them for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, that would be interesting to figure out how to do with certain enemies, but yes, I do like that idea.
I mean, they all have like a knockback function, don't they?
Yeah, no.
Yes?
Maybe.
They should. I'm fairly certain they do.
The worm definitely does.
Oh, yeah, the worm. Well, the worm's different. The worm's getting a rewrite anyways, so.
Yeah, some of them do, but also it's not like a... It is knockback, but it's basically just like apply this force
Yeah,
on it.
that's knockback.
It's like yeah.
We
Maybe
could
that'll
also
work,
do the
I don't
thing
know.
where with the flying enemies that slam into the ground, where they like go ragdoll mode.
Yeah, but then that's other
Yeah,
sets of
it is
problems.
a lot of things. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could figure out something with that maybe.
But yeah. So how are you feeling about this? Is good.
Yeah, I like all of those.
Okay.
Just more emphasis on melee, and I think, and just like close range stuff in general. I think.
Yeah.
So like that'll be good for like shotgun stuff. And then like physical plus other elements would be like melee weapons of those types.
Let's see. Let me.
The other thing with physicals, we wanted to have a lot of crits. So like, maybe like a item that triggers phased on crit.
Yeah.
Things like that. Or maybe you could get like stacks of it, so you would dodge like multiple attacks.
Maybe. Yeah, I definitely like the way Terraria does it, where it gives you just like a thing that blocks the next damage, and then you go invulnerable for just a little bit longer, so you have like some time to react to the fact that you no longer have that dodge buff. Also, hello, Liberty. What do you mean you're gonna... Who is we? The hell? Why am I being stolen? Did I make these? I did make these large. I don't know why this one feels less large. They're like about the same size, but whatever. Crit / direct damage, I guess, would be kind of like another part of it, where it's just like focus on dealing damage rather than like interesting damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. For fire, so the... Maybe let me bring this formatting all the way down. Playing Caves of Cud and fucking Obsidian with these keybinds. Anyways, so my thoughts, I didn't put this directly here, but I was thinking that this would be more of like once you reach a certain threshold of fire, rather than just like when things are on fire. But I don't know if we want it to be like if something is on fire enough, there's a, it just goes
You
like...
put the archetype thing under fire, and that should be under...
Yeah, like I copied it because I'm gonna...
I see. I'm just like blind because I wasn't looking directly at your screen for like part of that time.
Yeah.
So I was looking at my list. Yeah, like the fire. Fire.
Yeah, what's the... Do you have like an input on that, or is there just fire?
Let's see. Any skills?
Because it can either be... It would either be like based on affinity, or it would be like just things with enough fire will just explode. Or it could also be a relic. But I would imagine we kind of want like certain universal things that aren't based on relic.
Yeah.
That way it's kind of like you can kind of guarantee that this will happen because of this thing. So I don't know if we want this to be limited by an amount or a relic or what. I also do like this one a lot, which is...
I feel like that could be the passive one, maybe.
Just like every fire build is able to get access to this without rolling the relic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like them exploding... Because with the fire, I would probably want to have them like drop fire on the ground. And I don't... Like, I think that's cool, but I don't think you would want to have every fire build do that, because that can like end up hurting you, and then people might not like that.
Yeah.
It would definitely be like a high damage, like high risk sort of item.
Yeah.
And all projectiles convert to flame. That's an interesting idea, maybe.
Yeah, that would definitely do something really interesting with like the bubble gun, because they would no longer be bubbles. They would be just things of flame. Unless we wanted to just like make them...
I was
like,
thinking all
fiery
projectiles would
styled.
just like have fire type instead.
Yeah, good. Could do.
Potentially. I'm trying to think. I feel like fire could use like one more thing.
Yeah.
Would the fire projectiles also like spread fire when you hit things with them?
What do you mean by spread fire?
Like leave fire like on the ground or on enemies.
Oh, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Honestly, that could be the passive as well. One of the passives as well is converting like projectiles and stuff to fire.
Hmm.
And it'd be like a chance that goes up. Yeah. I don't know if I like the piercing infinitely.
Yeah,
Like
my
maybe
kind of
there's
idea was,
something on fire.
yeah, with that was like, it no longer is just like a physical bullet. It's like just like turns it into a fire bullet. But if it's instead the projectiles become like flamed.
Yeah, that is what I was thinking, and that makes more sense because it's like certain projectiles. It's like how do you even turn that just into fire?
Yeah.
Like how do you turn the bubble gun into fire?
You take the projectiles that are spawned and you say "fuck you" and you replace them with your own projectiles.
Yeah, but then do they have the same physics as the
No, because they're
bubbles?
different
Or
projectiles.
yeah, but then that makes every gun shoot the same projectile, which is like really that's not how that works.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like the AK would shoot the fire projectile, the bubble gun would shoot the fire projectile, and they're all just like the same gun.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Then I think this could, honestly, if we would want to do something like that, then we could do like, this could be called like scorched or something, where it's like spreads fire on hit, and then all projectiles become scorched. And just like have that be a thing.
I don't think it would be all. It would be like a chance for them to, but yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if scorched is a good term for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scorched is like something that was on fire that's just like burned.
Yeah.
Not like that's currently on fire. But
yeah, I mean,
I
the other word that came up was flaming, but I don't think you're gonna like that one either. So, well, maybe you would actually. Who knows? Ignited, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's at least better than scorch.
Oh shit! I just spilled a little bit of tea on myself.
Oopsies.
Ignited. So for fire archetype, it would be just kind of like, what would you say is fire's archetype? It's just like AoE damage.
Yeah, AoE, definitely AoE damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like that. I guess also for scorched projectiles. Or sorry, not scorched. I don't know why I call it scorched. This is bad. For ignited, it could also do a little burst as well whenever it hits something. Whether that's
yeah, like a little AoE kind of fire thing.
yeah. Does like a little
And
burst
you know what?
on terrain hit
That
or enemy
would
hit.
not be hard to do at all.
It wouldn't be.
Because we have the thing where it spawns something when it hits.
Yeah.
It spawns a scene when it hits things, because I added that.
Yeah, but no. Because
What?
the problem with that is, like, let's say you wanted to code it that way, where it how would you code it so that it does this thing where there's a chance for projectiles to become ignited? You would just like do what?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because my thoughts were you would use one of the different ways we have to listen for events rather than attaching it to the projectile and spawning it through the scene spawner thing. It would either be like
Yeah, maybe.
something that listens for an event, like, oh, this thing hit, this thing is scorched. That way we could have it attached to the attack.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm thinking of is that I might want to also like adjust the visual of the projectiles, so you can visually see which ones are ignited.
Yeah, we can attach a component directly to it as well that handles that. That does the visuals and the reaction on hit. Because then it can get a reference to the projectile, and you know, anytime it hits something, it'll emit a signal or whatever. So we can do that. Yeah, spreads fire on hit. Burst. Spreads fire. And burst on hit. I like that.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's like kind of AoE burst damage. So like high damage in like little bursts.
So for poison, also one thing that I really liked about this was that it kind of gave you something else to do. Sorry, where's this one? Sorry, this one. This one is the one that it gives you something else to do, rather than just like running away from enemies. Because it, you know, if it burns out quickly, then you have to run up and hit it, or run up and grab it, or whatever. And I think having some sort of play in the game of things you needing to like actually go up and grab is like makes it a little bit more interesting than running away and waiting for mana to come back. So for poison, so enemies have a chance of leaving behind a temporarily lingering cloud of poison that affects all enemies that enter it. So it would be just like whenever it dies, it like poofs out a little like cloud that will just like slowly, it farts and it slowly like falls down and goes away over like a few seconds or so. And whenever the enemies go through it, it will apply poison to them. And then I was also thinking that there could be like a relic or something that you get that makes it so whenever you go through a poison cloud, or whenever you afflict yourself with your own poison or something, it would give you a buff. Whether that be something like, you know, a extra speed, extra attack speed, or like specifically it's just like while, you know, whenever you run through this, it'll just like give you a little bit of like mana back, or it'll give you like a little bit of charges on your weapon back. Like for the needle gun, like the needle gun could get ammo back. If it's a poison weapon and you run through it, you could get poison back. I don't know though.
I was thinking that would be good for the fire drops. I like the like charges back for fire. I feel like that would make more sense.
Maybe. Could be.
But some kind of buff like for both of those, would be good.
Yeah. I'll add a...
I think with the fire that we might want to have that be passive, but for the poison, it should be an item of like when you go through the poison. Goodbye, duo gamers. Be.
Have a good one. What the fuck did I just say? Have a good one. Have a good one. I don't know. Have a good wawa.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Have a wawa.
Have a wawa. Gotta have a wawa. Hot Wawa Hoagie Fest.
Wawa Hoagie Fest.
And the other thing, so for the poison enemy or poison weapons, I was thinking Toxic Sludge is just like something that you could do where you just like shoot goop at someone.
Sludge Pump, Deep Rock Galactic.
Sure. But yeah, I was thinking that if this misses, this kind of does the same thing as the fire one. But like you miss and it just like leaves behind like a little pile of goop that goes away, but like it will poison enemies that go near it.
Your stream still showing, but like, yeah, because we're just going over like the notes and stuff. So
yeah. But yeah, I was thinking like these could land on the enemy, which would give them a burst of poison, and then also act as like a source of your own poison for a little while. I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm not the biggest fan of like them acting as a pile of goop. I feel like it should just be like a burst of poison and that's it. Mostly because I feel like that'll be weird to implement and like make sense.
Okay. Yeah. In a burst, or get a burst of poison stacks, something like that. And then this one is like you just get extra some sort of stats or damage increase or something that is based on how many like enemies you've currently hit with poison. So rather than trying to what's up?
Pity. We need to make it that if you hit the poison clouds with fire, they explode.
Holy shit, he's talking in Genshin Impact terms.
What?
In Genshin Impact, I think.
Yeah, of course you would know.
It's been a minute. Yeah. No, I played it when it first came out because my
ex
ex really, really wanted to play Genshin, and I was like, okay, sure. It was kind of fun. And then it got to the point where it was all gacha, and it was like, okay, this is like not fun in the slightest, and I just quit it.
Yeah.
But there's like elemental types that affect things, and if you hit something with like God, how do you make something explode? Is it like poison and fire? I don't remember. I'll have
Probably.
Let me see. Genshin Impact elements. Elemental reactions, sure. If you do poison, or not poison, sorry. If you do fire and lightning, it does a little explosion called
Such
Overload.
A weird combo.
There's here people have made a thing here with all of the combinations. So apparently that's something people care about. But yeah, we could do that.
But I mean, honestly, something like that wouldn't be bad for like some of the other combos as well.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking like a fire poison, another fire poison thing could be I'm trying to think how we do it. Basically, something that makes enemies with poison stacks like explode for the amount of poison that they have on them.
Yeah, I feel
basically
like
something that just takes the number
poison.
and yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Like it instantly does the amount of damage based on their poison, and if it kills them, then they like explode.
Yeah. Hitting poison cloud with fire causes burst. Say that. We'll like kind of leave that one up to.
Yeah, or like fire explosion, something. Yeah.
Fire explosion.
I mean, you can think of some other combos at some point.
Yeah. So my thoughts with poison is that you kind of want to just like spread it thinly throughout all of the enemies, or like through a bunch of enemies.
Yeah.
Rather than like trying to focus on one enemy or like apply a bunch of stacks to one enemy, it's probably going to lean more towards you want to just kind of like kind of spray and pray just like your poison everywhere.
Yeah. We need a proliferate card.
Maybe.
Just double all effects on all creatures. I just called them creatures. I'm so cooked.
Yeah, it's fucked up. All right, lightning. Hit fast is the that's the main archetype for lightning. I was thinking chance to stun enemies on hit if we wanted to. Could also do this thing where it's like X amount of hits will cause you to, or X amount of charges will cause the enemy to do a little burst. Either to themselves or nearby enemies as well. Rather than fire, which builds up a buff that ticks down, or poison that builds up a buff that ticks down. Lightning would be a buff that you would have to build up, and then once it reaches a certain amount, it does like a like shock
maybe
lightning.
It would charge up, and if then so like as you hit, it would add stacks, and then if the like little bar thing, whatever it is that goes down every like second or two, if that goes down, it instantly uses all of the stacks and zaps everything around it.
So the only
you
issue
have to
that
build
I have
up like
with
a
that,
bunch of charges really quick.
Yeah.
And then it zaps.
The only issue
So
I
it's
have
not
with
like
that is you would have to stop attacking it for it to become effective.
I guess, yeah.
Which if you're hitting something with a bunch of like if you're kind of just shooting into the crowd of like enemies and something's about to do like a little burst and you happen to hit it and it resets the timer, it kind of punishes you for hitting that enemy. So I'm not a huge fan of waiting the timer out.
Yeah, maybe like it does do that, but then it has like a threshold of like 10 or something.
Maybe we could also have it so that it always ticks down, and then it's like how quickly, like what's the number you can build up before it runs out, and it doesn't refresh the timer as you hit it, but it's like when something gets a static charge applied to it, it's like after 3 seconds it will burst regardless of what you do. So if you can put a bunch of stacks on it,
I think we can experiment with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that idea. I don't really like the idea of stun. I feel like it probably isn't the greatest. Unless we wanna, I'm trying to think if that's a possibility. One thing that Sephiria has that is kind of cool is the thing where like they have the shield on enemies, where like if they have the shield they can't be stunned, and then if you break the shield, any hit that you hit them with kind of stuns them just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if stun really fits well with Dante 9.
Yeah, I don't either. I kind of just wrote it down.
And it would also be something that we'd have to like
communicate,
put a bit more effort into implementing.
Yeah, we'd also have to
compare to some of the other things. Yeah.
Yeah, that one might be worth just getting rid of. I'll leave it for now because I think that we'll remember that we had this talk probably.
Probably not, but yeah.
Yeah. And then this thing is based on your affinity. Lightning can arc to a certain amount.
Yeah, that was what we talked about, I think, yeah.
When
we first talked about like the affinities.
Oh, maybe.
I think I suggested that originally.
Well, this one is more specifically like with the lightning jar thing, each instance of a shock can hit an enemy once. So if there's a chain of like 5 enemies and it can hit up to 10 targets, it will only hit 5 targets because it can't like arc back to an enemy it's already hit.
Oh,
but with this one we could have it so that enemies could get hit multiple times per shock.
I don't think the like affinity levels should be something that like is, oh, this other thing happens more times. It should be something itself that happens. So like I think the affinity should be like on
just
hit,
like a
chance to
do
arc
lightning
for that attack to arc. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we could have this as maybe as an item or something. I don't even know about that. But I'm more of a fan of things that actively do things themselves and aren't just like, oh, this other thing goes up. Because then if you have this, but you don't have anything that like arcs, then it's just completely useless.
That's fair, yeah.
And like, I don't want to have chances of your affinity thing being completely useless because you just didn't have the right item for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It should be kind of applicable to everything.
Oh, I guess actually.
And I do like the continuous arc lightning projectiles. Like,
you said you do or
maybe.
Don't?
I think I do.
Okay.
But I'm not 100%.
It would probably not. It would be something like, whenever you're shooting out from your gun. This is my gun. So
yeah, like that one gun from Gungeon, like the skeleton AK or whatever it's called.
Yeah. So this projectile is like projectile 1, and then like projectile 2, and then projectile 3. Rather than having like a triangle of arcs, it would be like projectile 1 would have an arc pointing to 2, and then 2 would have it pointing to 3. As it moves, it would like keep that line between the two rather than...
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how we would do that, but we can think about that one.
I have ideas.
I'd put that on like the maybe list.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think implementing would be terrible, to be honest with you.
Yeah. As long as you know how to do it, that's fine.
Oh fuck, hold up, there was something. Oh yeah, so the damage for lightning, for the actual arc of lightning, do we want that to be a set amount, or do we want it to be based on your damage dealt, like the damage that you've dealt with the weapon?
The lightning damage.
Yeah, like would it be like a percentage of what the regular attack was doing, or is it based on your lightning affinity, or both, or like where is the?
I think it should be based on your lightning damage, probably. But I'm trying to think. Probably based on your lightning damage, given that the lightning attacks are based on like hitting things a lot, so a lot of them will be like high attack speed things. So I imagine they'd be decently consistent in terms of like how many hits per second.
Yeah. Do you know a better word than lightning arc?
Oh, you mean like the per affinity thing?
Like because I've got like phased is like this thing, and then like the ignited is this. Like I'm trying to think of like this spawns like I guess I could do like bolt, I guess, but
yeah, lightning bolt. Wait, no, that's a magic card. Hold up.
Yeah, I'll just say bolt for now.
Bro's about to deal 3 damage to any target. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
It's a magic reference.
Yeah.
Did you know that I'm a big fan of magic?
Unfortunately. Chance to spawn bolts. I guess we'll just say spawn bolts when hitting. Whatever. We know what that means. Anyways, and then Doom. Doom is an interesting one. Which is I'm not 100%. Oh, was there anything else for lightning? I don't think so. It's just hit fast. Yeah, it's just hit fast.
Does that mean you're going to do a magic stream? Yes.
Probably
yeah,
not.
We're streaming our magic game tonight.
Nope. So for Doom, I came up with this idea of a ghoul, which would just be like a little, like, let's say this is Dante over here. That's Dante.
Oh, is that Dante?
Yeah, and then there's like a little dude here, evil horns. And whenever Dante hits him with a projectile, what it would do is it would spawn a little dude here, like a wispy kind of thing, that would like know its target and would seek out its target over like a distance. And whenever it hits, it would deal damage and then disappear.
Yeah.
Kind of like I can't actually think of anything that does that in a game that you've played, to be honest.
That's fine.
I was like, oh, like League of Legends, but you know. But it would just deal damage, probably based on your affinity, but we'll see. And so that's kind of something that I would think would be like something we could reuse between a lot of things.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
that's one thing. We probably should have something like that. I mean, I guess we kind of do.
Yeah, for every
physical. Yeah, fire has the fire explosions on hit.
Yeah, or
ignite. I think more like the fire on hit.
Oh, like the more common like things that can be spawned.
Yeah, like the AOE.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like lightning has the bolts.
Yeah,
Poison
lightning has
the clouds.
Poison has the clouds, or sludge, or those. Yeah. Because that way, then we can have other items that are like, oh, for each ghoul that you have, do this thing, or for each bolt, do this.
Yeah. Or it could be like, whenever you spawn a ghoul, instead spawn 2, or like, chance to spawn an extra
whenever
ghoul.
You create a token.
Create a token if you have an equipped
plus
creature.
A 1/1 frog creature token.
Yeah, you can also, if you have a. Oh, what would Mirror?
You can pay 2 to sacrifice a frog and put a 1/1 counter on Dante.
All right, buddy. And for just like a simple weapon, it's just like a close range scythe that insta kills enemies. I don't know if we want to be based on like your current Doom affinity, and this would increase your Doom affinity, or it would be like, I don't exactly know what this does, to be honest. I definitely think we want some sort of harvesting thing.
Doom effect that like does the thing where if they're below a certain health, they instantly die. So I'm not sure how we would want to do that.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely want some sort of like harvesting thing.
Yeah, what if instead of this, it like spawns like 3 ghouls when you kill it? When you kill things with it or something like that.
Maybe. I wonder if there's like, hold on, actually, let me think.
Yeah, another thing that I thought of doing for some cards is cards that don't necessarily deal damage, but still making them affected by like your affinity. So like it would maybe if this spawned ghouls, it would spawn ghouls based on what your affinity is. So if your affinity is like 5, it would spawn 5 ghouls. If it was 10, it would spawn 10 ghouls.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that was something that we were already planning to have.
Yeah, like, I mean, for the most part, it was. I was just thinking like, oh, it goes up with your damage.
Yeah, or like energy drink would be like increases your attack speed based on what your lightning affinity is.
Yeah.
Or like the duration of it would go up based on that.
Yeah.
Things like that I think are good.
That's actually a really good idea that I didn't think about.
I'll write it down.
But that just makes those kind of items scale a lot better, because rather than just being like, oh, it's a consistent speed increase that never gets better.
And the other one was just enemies have a chance to spawn a ghoul when killed. I think that could be the affinity passive, I would say. That feels kind of right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There's also this idea of a gravestone I kind of like, which is like, they just drop a gravestone and you can either stand near it, kind of like a capture the flag or sorry, a King of the Hill type of thing, or you have to hit it. I'm not sure. But it would cause ghouls to spawn out of that at, relatively regular intervals. And maybe like it disappears faster if you're standing in it, but it causes to spawn ghouls kind of thing. Or like maybe it doesn't disappear at all unless you're standing in it.
Maybe another thought is, what if like when you destroy it, it does like a big AoE that applies the doom effect to people? Because there's nothing on here for like the doom effect, unless you don't like the doom effect.
I'm not sure how I feel about the doom effect, to be honest. Mainly because it makes some sense in Slay the Spire because the turns last longer, HP matters way more, and being able to get them below a threshold is like a big thing. But communicating to like a player like why something died and showing that on the health bar in a way for like how small the health bars are on the screen might be a little annoying. I'm not super against it, but I'm not super for it.
One thing that Saphiri has an item that does something similar where it's like enemies instantly die if they're under like 10% health or like 20%, depending on what like your level of the item is. What it does is it just has like a massive visual effect when you kill an enemy where they just like get vaporized out of the air. And it's kind of sick. So that's kind of what I was thinking, is some kind of effect where they just kind of like get eaten. Maybe. Or like they have like a little ghost that like comes out of them.
Yeah, man, I don't think that's
or a little ghoul. Yeah.
Could let me think. Oh, I guess
because then we could also totally have an item where it's like, oh, if you kill an enemy with doom on it, it like spawns a ghoul or something.
Yeah, or spawns a gravestone that spawns ghouls or or whatever.
Exactly.
Or a gravestone could also just be a thing where it's like ghouls just spawn out at regular intervals. So it's kind of just like a passive thing that happens. But I do kind of like the idea of making Dante have to go over to things.
Yeah, I do like that. The other thing is if we have the thing where it's like enemies have a chance to spawn a ghoul when killed as like the passive, then spawning a gravestone is just that, but like worse or better depending on how we implement it.
That's true, yeah.
But making sure that it's like not exactly the same.
Yeah. The other thing here was just whenever you collect a soul orb, you have a chance to spawn ghouls. A ghoul or ghouls. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Although, actually, that's also a cool thing that could be kind of great with Doom is an X cost card that is just like spend all of your mana right now and just summon a bunch of ghouls based on how much mana you got rid of.
Oh yeah, right. We wanted to have X costs for Doom as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So like.
I like that. Yeah.
X cost.
Just like summon the horde.
Yeah. Summon a fuck ton of ghouls.
That would be a really fun one to do like a full art for. Of
Yeah.
Just like a million little guys.
So
like that one.
for Doom's archetype, what would we say is
Doom's archetype is
summoning?
definitely summons.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, summoning.
Summoning and like on death effects, I think.
Yeah. Although they all kind of have, at least like fire and poison also have on death effects, kind of. But yeah, I think we could. I mean,
more
there can be like.
Or I would say like death
in
and soul effects, because like they kind of have the same.
Death what? Sorry, what'd you say?
And like soul effects of like the orbs.
Yeah.
Did you say what fire would be?
Yeah, AoE.
Yeah, it's like red from Magic the Gathering.
That's what?
No, I'm just making stuff up. Sorry.
Yeah. Fire would be AoE / burst damage mainly.
Yeah, so think like Blasphemous Act.
Yeah.
Lightning.
All right,
bolt,
catastrophe, right? I think.
Catastrophe. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Killing you. It's not that hard to remember.
No, I mean, I didn't forget it last night. I had the card in my hand as I was saying that last night. I just wanted to make you guys think that I didn't have it.
Funny.
Is there a card called Catastrophe in Magic?
There probably is, like almost certainly.
There is. It is. Oh my god.
What? Oh, is it the? Wait, let me guess.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking a different one.
What are you thinking about?
Is it the one that destroys lands?
It is. Destroy all lands or all creatures. Creatures destroyed this way cannot
I'm so
regenerate
good.
this turn.
I'm so good.
Yeah, a little bit. That's
This might have been the
crazy.
worst thing. I should not know that.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just want to.
What?
I want to point something out. So the legality of this card is insane because it's not legal in standard or most formats, but it's legal in Commander.
Yeah.
If you roll up to my Commander match and you play a Catastrophe, I think I'm killing you on the spot. I'm sorry.
There's like a lot of nasty cards that are.
Yeah, I think I'm killing you on the spot.
There's
6
also
mana wipe your lands off the board. It's fucked up.
What is it called?
Blue white player.
A.
ACAB includes blue white, by the way.
What is it?
Huh?
It's not Annihilate. What is it? It's something with an A. That's like the same thing where it's like blow everything up.
Armageddon.
Yes.
Is it
Armageddon.
actually?
That's what it is. Yes, it is.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know this card. I was like, the word Armageddon.
I knew it was
feels
something
like
with an A, and it was like word with that starts with
Oh my
A
god,
that
it is.
blows everything up.
Holy shit, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just destroy all
It's just
lands.
destroy all lands. That's the one I was thinking of
4-drop.
originally, but I was like, no,
Yeah.
it starts with an A. It can't be Catastrophe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that one because there's a mystical archive version of it in Strixhaven that looks kind of sick.
That's crazy. All right, so we feel good about these sort of setups
Yes.
and things.
Mhm.
All right.
I love Magic the Gathering.
All right, that's great, man. So,
Okay.
which of these do you think that we should work on implementing first? Or like, what are you feeling the most like rocking about of these?
That's a good question.
Sure is. Oh, also, I want to figure out what the fuck were you talking about with the laser or something? You like fucked it up.
Oh yeah, I can show you when we're done here. Don't worry about it. I like changed some code, and I probably should not have been touching the
That's okay.
line code anywhere.
Oh, did you touch the line code?
Only a little bit.
Why?
Because I needed to update the position
Uh-huh.
of like one of the endpoints.
Yeah, why did you change the line code?
Because
The
it
line
like
code
did weird
supports it.
stuff. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. What are you talking about? The line code doesn't.
I might just be incredibly stupid then.
Because I want to bring up a simple example of the line code supporting it.
Yeah, I didn't know how you did that.
Like, this line literally has like a permanently updating start and finish.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to do that, so.
That's okay.
So I could do that, The issue is, it would like recall the like tweening of it.
I don't.
Because you have to like change the point and then call the update function.
Shouldn't? I don't think. Let me take a look.
Well, it
the
was.
flying beam.
So what
right?
I did,
Flying fire beam.
So what it does is it is in it does the line and there's like a update line or it's like the on hit function.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll
line to see it sets the points and then it updates it. So what I did is I added a thing that a bool to make it not do the tween thing there.
Mm-hmm.
If as like an option in the update function.
Yeah.
But then it did weird stuff and I don't know why. Yeah, that's literally exactly what I did. Is something like that. Yep, that's exactly what I did. I can just show you right now what it's doing on my end though, because it's doing like weird stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Let me really quickly.
I'll look at it and see. Maybe it was something with like how I was calling the update function or something.
He's not in here. What's he called? Flying
beam enemy. Flying beam enemy.
Beam enemy. Oh, is that what it's doing? Is that something different?
I believe that's. Here, I can just show you. Mine was doing something different. Well, because you're not updating the points of the line.
Oh yeah, you're right. Why is
you're just like setting that to false?
So
mine almost works. You'll see. You'll see.
I'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me put you on screen. But make sure you're not sharing video vision anymore.
No, I'm not. I made sure to turn it off. Ain't nobody want to see that.
True.
Kidding.
So true.
No, it's not true.
So true, queen. I'm gonna take this time to close all of my fucking open scripts because seeing your game take a gajillion years to open, I'm like, maybe mine would do the same thing. Alright. Sorry, I just noticed something, JW. I'm pretty sure I brought this up before. Why the fuck do you have PyCharm bound to your fucking taskbar?
Oh, because I did Python for computer science classes like 3 years ago, and I never removed it.
Unbind that shit.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's okay.
I don't have the deadlock console open. I can't unbind things.
That's true.
So if you look here, it like works, and then it like re-shows up again.
Oh.
So like it plays the tween and everything fine, but then it like doesn't go away.
So where, can you show me the code you added?
To what?
To Flying Fire Beam.
Yeah. So, I don't think I changed anything here.
Oh.
That should all be the same.
Really?
Nope. Just in physics process, I just added like the same thing where it updates the lines.
Yeah, can you go into the update function?
Yeah, and then here it does the, So all I have is reset lifetime. It's equal to true by default, so it should do the same thing if it's doesn't have a thing, and then when it emits updated, it passes that through to the onUpdate function.
Yeah, can you go to
which then here, it won't do this if the tween lifetime is, or if the the reset lifetime thing isn't there. It
Can you
won't.
go? Can you? Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Can you go to the update function of the sprite line?
Yeah.
Right there. There is the
Where?
scale.y. Is always being set whenever you update it.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's okay though.
Should this not be in here, or what?
It probably shouldn't be. I think that I'll add this as like an actual thing because I'd rather this be. I don't like the way that you currently have it coded, where you are passing it into the update function, and then the update is emitting the variable, and that's kind of bubbling up. Because I think in most cases, you would probably just want to set the variable and forget about it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So this thing where it would be
I just really had no clue what any of this was doing, and I didn't know where to put it, so I just put it like
yeah, no,
in
that's
there
okay.
to try it out.
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
I mean, it almost worked.
Yeah, it almost
like,
worked. It's very
surprising.
close. Yeah. I'll also add probably. I'll add a little bit of something else in here as well. But yeah, I can add that. So by default it's set to true, and then in the on update or updated connect online updated, that's what it's called. So this will return here, and then inside of flying fire beam, I'm assuming all you did is every frame if there's line, you just like
yeah, I just copied pretty much the exact thing from the other one.
Is it this?
Let's see.
Is this what you wrote?
No, but that works. Yeah, that should work.
What did you write?
Don't worry about that. Yeah. I just copy pasted what was up above and then like some stuff. So
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saved the end position whenever. So I did actually change something in the on hit. I save out the end position.
Yeah, I'm just changing.
So
it
then I
it
make an array with the global position and the end position. But yeah, what you're doing looks like it would work probably.
Okay, crash, and that's because I used the wrong variable name.
Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to get some stuff done today, and then I just spent like an hour trying to get that to work, and then it broke, and I was like, okay, I'm done. It's not a very productive day.
Happens.
Unfortunately. And then I was like, okay, I'll open up Moxfield and optimize my deck.
I'm telling you, Magic is the worst thing that you could have gotten into.
It is actually so bad. I'm having way too much fun working on my deck, though.
I mean, that's good, at least. Okay, so this crashed because...
I discovered that Lorem Eclipse has some cool dual land printings that I might get, even though they're expensive. Because no, seriously, sorry, I probably should just like buy the cool looking cards instead of buying like $50 collector packs. Yeah.
Yeah. Any such. Yeah. Sorry, is line being saved out, or am I like going insane on this one?
Yeah, something is weird with the line. I don't know what it's doing, but no clue. But yeah, especially since a lot of the cool looking cards in Magic are like the cheap ones. I might as well just buy the cheap cool looking ones, you know?
Why is that not updating? Am I going insane on this one? What the fuck? Oh, I see. I see. It's because it's not hitting this, which is fine, mostly. fuck is going on over here? By the way, what is this?
What is what? Oh, that. Yeah, don't worry about that one. That's for the glow thing on the beginning and the end glow things, the little dots, because they have to sample the line to match like the scale and alpha and all that, and it has to do it for each of them, so it's like it's just confusing, you know.
Why is this one different? Where does this one differ? Why did that not highlight? That was weird.
I don't know. I also need to.
You could also do
Is this the right thing?
Also do this. That makes it a little bit simpler. That way you're not setting all of the variables to the same thing. You're sampling it once. And then setting all of their values like so.
Yeah, I see what you're doing, yeah.
Also, I think I replaced the wrong thing. There's also a size sample there. That's why it was fucked up. But yeah, something like that. Rather than
he's also
copying all of the lines directly.
I need to make these hide when they spawn in because they like show up for a
Okay, there we go. Okay, that works. Why are we not...
Computer is so slow today.
Computer.
It's like I'm on Windows. Okay, that should like make at least not, or that should make them hide when they spawn, and then not hide when they unspawn.
There we go. I got it working.
You got it working?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Which he's not really moving, but he's kind of moving.
Yeah, you don't have the knockback on your end.
Oh damn, bro. Bro's got a crazy fucking. Does this up? Yeah, this has knockback. I can just like forcibly move him. Oh, that didn't look like that was updating correctly. Weird. Huh. Maybe he's not updating. What?
If you have like the updated beam code, like I can test it with my or the line code or whatever you did.
Yeah, sure. I can.
Because my like the knockback and like updating it works. It's just that the it does the weird thing where the line stays up.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I see. I am just stupid. Like, sorry. Yeah, I did it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing that you were talking about. Why the fuck is this not? Why is this not running? This should be running.
Is it below the thing where it returns?
No. And that's the weird part.
What's not running? Oh wait, I'm not on video vision. No wonder I can't see it.
Bro can only see it if his OBS can. That's crazy. Oh. What?
Oh, you're fixing that? I need to run to the bathroom real quick. Oh,
alright, good luck. Software engineering is just putting enough print statements to figure out an issue. Why is this not... What? So if not line, we create a line. Otherwise... You see points is this. Does points ever get cleared? I didn't think so. Sure fucking doesn't. As far as I'm aware, at least. Let me just restart the game. It might have lost a reference somehow, because I'm stupid, and just hit continue a couple of times. Oh, also one thing for anyone in chat, that I know a couple of people have asked me about unit testing, and I actually think that the map generation thing would be a great place to do unit testing. So like after each update or something, we run like a unit test that's like, do the rooms have the expected, like expected to have no errors, or is it fucked up? This is fucked up for some reason. I don't know why this is fucked up. You should not be fucked up. And yet here we are. Okay, so there is a line too. Points is pause. Yeah, like I didn't think this got cleared, unless I'm like...
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I got distracted by a Northern Lion Counter-Strike TikTok.
What?
Hmm?
You said you had to go use the bathroom.
Nah, I lied. I just wanted to watch TikTok.
That's crazy.
No, I'm kidding.
That's actually insane.
Nah, it's not. But I mean, it's Northern Lion, so like if that did actually happen, it would make sense.
Oh.
Anyway, did you figure out the bug?
Oh, yeah. I figured it out. Hold on. I think I figured it out at least. I forgot how this code worked.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, a little bit. So hold on, where is, instead of doing this. So line is the line itself, whereas the line renderer also has a points thing on it. Lol. Which does something. We don't have like a utility to give this guy invulnerability, do we?
No.
Tragic. Alright, so this is a new question. Am I using this anywhere? Kind of. Sprite line dot points, line dot points. Line is the line 2D. That's wrong. What the fuck? The line renderer has a thing as well. Best promotion?
Hey, it's not AI. It's not AI viewers.
Best promotion. Damn, bro. Fuck, man. I'm so happy that there's a promotion offered. I was just like, I was really trying to get my Lawbot suit leveled up. So I'm really happy that I'm eligible for promotion.
Is this a Toontown reference?
Why the fuck do you know that? I mean, no. It's not a Toontown reference. Okay.
What if they did a Toontown secret layer?
Oh, that would be sick, but they definitely couldn't. They 100% could not.
I put like 2 brain cells of thought into that, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, no, they 100% could not put a Toontown secret lair because Disney would fucking kill them immediately. Also the community would kill them.
Yeah.
There was a Toontown private
Imagine
server.
if there was just a Disney magic set.
Ew.
You do a crossover with Lurkon.
Gross. Yeah, so there was a Toontown private server that a while back wanted to put themselves on Steam, even for free, which everybody in the community fucking yelled at them and said, do not fucking dare. Because if they did that, then Disney would have to get involved, and we didn't want that.
Probably,
because that would be fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Because like, I think technically it might be Gray Line, but I actually don't know. I think technically Toontown private servers aren't allowed to exist. However, because there's no money being made off of it, even in terms of donations, Disney doesn't go after them.
Yeah.
Which is very good. Like,
I don't know, it just seems it seems so weird to like not even be allowed to like make a server, but I guess
well, because it's because it is their IP. Technically, under IP law, even if you upload a Let's Play on YouTube, the creator of that IP can get your video taken down. Like, that's not fair use, unless it's like a criticism and like specific fair use things.
We should take down every video about Dante 9.
No. Yeah, sure, dude.
No, don't do that. Whoa, is that little DC? Hello, twin. Anyways, which one of these things do I want to work on? Maybe the ghouls sound kind of fun.
I'm gonna copy this into a Visual Studio Code thing so that I can actually fucking read it without it being light mode jump scare. But can I donate to Toontown Rewritten? They don't accept any form of donations or payment. It's not out of respect to Disney. Their goal is to preserve whatever, and not to take any kind of profit. That should be going to the Walt Disney Company. That is them saying, no. All profits belong to Disney. We don't take anything. No, we don't. And then it's like, how is the game funded without payments or donations from players? And it's funded by the team members to keep it online. That's it. There's no donations, no nothing. They cannot. And they're making sure that they don't. Also, hello, little DC. How's it going?
Kind of silly. Anyways, yeah, the ghouls sound fun. I don't know what I want them to look like, though. I'm trying to think. What like size were you thinking of them being? Like little tiny? Like I know when you were drawing your little like sketch of them, they were like little dots. But
yeah, they were kind of just like
little dots.
I kind of were thinking. I was thinking they'd be kind of like wisps mainly.
Yeah.
Rather than just like full on.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That way, like if there's a million of them, they don't all like.
Yeah. I also think this would be a great place to use like a more like open-ended texture. So like let me do something here really quickly. Let me gradient texture it up.
Yeah.
And I'll show you my vision of it. At least partially what my vision is.
Or like if you have any references of like other games that have similar looking things, or literally anything.
Yeah, he's like, please anything other than gradient textures is what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, I got something that I do want to show you that I think is
just open a sprite.
Well, no, I have to do it in the engine because of specific things. So for the gradient texture here, it feathers out on the edge here, and the reason I'm thinking it would do that is because these could make use of the additive mode. Where the fuck is that? Is that something I have to set on a material?
Yes.
Yeah. So this could be additive.
How do you not know that?
So that whenever you have a bunch of them and they clump together, they kind of like, they can be very wispy on their own and be like mostly transparent, honestly. Oops. So that whenever there's a bunch of them together, they kind of form like a, obviously they'd be a little bit smaller than this, I think. And as they go through, they kind of make a clump that kind of gets brighter based on how many are there. That way it could be like a line, and there could also be trails behind them.
That's an interesting idea. I don't want to say I don't like it, but
yeah, it would probably.
I feel like it's a little bit unclear of like what the heck it is.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I do think they would probably be like pretty fucking small though, just because it's wrong direction.
It's a little small.
Nice. Oh, because it needs to go to the edge. Yeah. Yeah, that way they clump together and things. But yeah, I don't know. I'll give you mostly up to.
Yeah, they just also just, like don't really have much like visual clarity of like why are there tiny. What are these tiny little specks flying around?
There's a promotion.
Yeah,
dude, they've changed up their marketing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I still remember, dude. Whenever they went from best viewers to just viewers.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Another thing that I am thinking for them is they should use like the avoidance for navigation. So they like, I was thinking so they don't clump together.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of like, the more you have, the more space they like take up. So you can more easily see how many there are, rather than your idea of like, oh, they all kind of like clump on top of each other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think also if they like have avoidance, that makes them kind of hit like one after another, rather than just like all hitting at the same time in like a big blob, which I think makes more sense. I think they would still be pretty small. Let me see if I can find some like references or something. I'll just keep you on screen and see if I can. Because yeah, the idea of like a wisp but like kind of evil is like that's kind of my thought. It's like a little glowy ball, but like maybe with a little bit of detail. What if they're like little cat ghouls with like little cat ears?
Maybe. Wouldn't be like a terrible idea. Why does this slime keep coming back? I thought I told you to fucking leave, dude. What the hell? So create sprites, handle line tween, scale. Yeah, like I actually don't know why.
Or like little mini skulls could be good too.
Could be. Not against it. What? Huh? Who the fuck? Which one of you is it? Which one of you is it?
Yeah, kind of like.
Who smelt it, dude? What the hell?
Try it.
Oh, that was a fun sound.
Did it make a fun sound?
Yeah, I have it in slow motion. I forgot I was debugging something because I heard the slow motion sound of it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the laser. It's very nice. Big fan of that one. Why?
Light mode jump scare.
What did you light mode? And why?
I accidentally filled the entire canvas with white.
What the fuck? That's evil.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sick. Okay, who sets this back to 0? Who sets this back? Who was it? Someone did it. Let's see. Flying Fire Beam, line 2.
So here's like a slightly larger than I think you were thinking, but like a little skull, and we could put like particles behind it.
Yeah, we could. Not against it.
just go like.
Yeah.
Art.
Yeah, the main thing to keep in mind kind of is if you end up summoning a bunch of those, it could end up killing readability. If they're too big or if they're too like too much detail, I guess, could make it very noisy. But yeah.
Yeah, these could also, with like the skulls, they could be a little bit transparent as well.
Yeah. But we don't know how that's gonna look until we're done with it. Until we actually test it out.
I could even make this like a little smaller probably if I really try. I'm way down in there. Like that. How do you like that?
Give me a second.
Tiny guy.
Okay, that didn't update. Tiny little guy, what's up? Whoa, bro's tiny little guy.
Little tiny guy.
Super tiny guy.
Honestly, I kind of like him like this. Do we have a pixel there? Do we not have a pixel there? What do we think?
He reminds me of the Necrobinder from Slay the Spire.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Do you think this pixel should be here or not?
Which pixel?
Little pixel at the bottom, this one here.
Put it back. It depends on what you're going for. What you want the skull to look like. I
think without.
Without, it definitely looks more like like the top half of a human skull. And I don't know how to explain it. If you put the pixel back, it is now a beetle skull in my mind, like with mandibles.
Beetle skull. And
I don't know why.
Oh, I see what. Yeah. No, I see it.
Which is, it's really weird that I'm able to say that and you see it, considering the fact that I don't usually see things in pixels. Or in shapes.
Yeah, you like those.
It's weird. It's really weird. I actually don't know what's up with that. I would like to talk to like a therapist or like someone with like brain knowledge to understand why the fuck that's like a thing that I got going on. Also, you're still sad that Risk of Rain 2 got bought out by Gearbox. Yeah. I mean, don't be sad because it's gone. Be sad. Or, yeah, don't be sad because it's gone. Be sad that it's still here or something.
What if Dante 9 got bought by Gearbox?
It depends. Current Gearbox probably would not like it very much. Old Gearbox, like the Gearbox that made the Half-Life expansions.
Gearbox made Half-Life? What?
No. Half-Life
really?
Opposing
I didn't realize
Force
that.
Was made by Gearbox. And Half-Life Blue Shift was made by Gearbox as well. And I think Half-Life Decay as well? Maybe? And Decay was the PlayStation multiplayer game. That was developed by Gearbox, yeah. That might have actually been their first games. I'm curious now. I'm going to take a look. Oh my god, it was. Oh my god, it was.
Compared to Dante. Where's the Dante?
Holy shit, dude. So...
Oh yeah, these guys are like teeny tiny. I think this is perfect size.
Can you look at this real quick?
No, I don't want to.
Okay. So here's...
I'm looking.
So Risk of Rain 2, Borderlands 4. This is Gearbox, right?
Yeah.
It all started because of their Half-Life 2 or their Half-Life 1 like expansions.
I didn't even know there were Half-Life expansions.
Yep. There's Opposing Force, which has you play as the military that comes in to wipe out Black Mesa. And then there's Blue Shift, which has you play as one of the guards from Black Mesa.
I should play those.
Barney from Half-Life, the guy who gives you your crowbar, is like about that beer I owed you. That's who you play as in Blue Shift.
Whoa.
And then in Opposing Force, in Opposing Force you play as Colonel Adrian Shepard, who is never mentioned ever again, even though he is currently under G-Man stasis the same way that Gordon was.
Hey, spoilers.
I mean, spoilers. The game is older than both of us. It's older than me.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, you know. Bitch. I hate you.
Okay.
I hate this thing.
Less than an hour till magic.
I hate this thing so much. It's... words cannot describe.
Calling this Ghoul Skull. Not to be confused with Ghoul Skull, which is the magic color combination of red and black. I believe. Yeah? Yeah, it is. I
hate you.
Am I right? Am I right? If I'm wrong, that would be really embarrassing. Hold up.
Oh, are you going to go through with doing the Dwarf Fortress thing, by the way?
The Dwarf Fortress thing?
Mm-hmm.
Um...
Do you know what Dwarf Fortress thing I'm talking about?
Yeah, the making the thing. Maybe I'll buy Dwarf Fortress and try.
You're gonna buy Dwarf Fortress.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can kill me. Gruul is red-green. I was wrong. It's not red-black.
Shot, dude. That's crazy. Why is it creating a sprite?
No, red-black is Rakdos.
Rakdos.
I might be wrong on that one too, and that'll be really embarrassing. But I'm gonna stop trying to remember things.
Yeah, no, that's not a good look on you.
My files. Yeah. It's okay. The only important one is black-green, which is Golgari.
The fact they somehow removed Delta Time from Risk of Rain 2. How in the world does that happen? Doesn't Risk of Rain 2 use Unity?
Why did they remove Delta Rune from Risk of Rain 2? What?
Bad. It is Unity, right? Pretty sure.
Oh,
hold
I
on.
think it's made in Godot.
That's actually so funny. I was looking up to see whether it's made in Unity, and obviously, being the good person I am, I scroll past the AI overview and immediately start looking at, real results by people. And the first thing is about the Risk of Rain 2's issues. Basically came from Gearbox devs looking at Unity code, saying, I don't understand this and I don't like it, and completely screwing it up at a base level. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
What the fuck is this? Wait. So they have a fixed update as the function in Unity. That's our physics process.
Yeah.
So they're doing a fixed update. They are calling my fixed update, which is a function that they've defined, passing in delta time, and then my fixed update important and passing in delta time.
The fact that it's my fixed update _ important is really funny to me.
That's fucking... Whoa! Inside of... Update is processed, by the way. That's every visual frame.
There's no way this is real. I didn't know it was that bad. I thought they just, didn't know what they were doing.
Also, yeah, wait, hold on. They're not even using fixed delta time. They're using the frame delta. Okay, alright, whatever. It's fine. It's chill. Default execution order? Oh no, what the fuck is that? This is a C#, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah.
But, this is just I want to say that is just a default annotation in C# and not a serialized field from Unity. If time.delta time is greater than 0, manage model behavior, managed fixed update, time.delta time. Otherwise, just managed update? What? When the fuck would delta time not... I don't know, man. Yeah, no, they... Oh,
That's
no.
So funny.
Yeah. I also... One thing that I didn't really like whenever I swapped over to Godot, but now I'm, so fucking... I love it so much. Sorry, I need to send this. Little DC wants this. And I have my live stream chat open, so I can do that. One thing that I didn't like whenever swapping over to Godot that I've since grown to really like is the update methods in Unity have no parameters, but in Godot it passes in delta as a parameter. So instead of having to go
oh yeah,
engine
because it has delta and fixed delta, I assume.
Yeah, you do time.fixed
It's
delta.
time.delta time.
Yeah.
Or time.fixed delta time or whatever.
Which means that it's a little bit you have to go out of your way to kind of use it a little bit. I mean, obviously you don't. It's
and you
not
have
that much
the possibility of messing it up, yeah.
But it also just the fact that deltas pass in, one, it's there for you to remember that it's there. So for newer devs, you're at least like, what the hell is this thing? And then you learn a little bit about it rather than not knowing it's there. But also, you don't have to like pluck it out of thin air. You can, because you can do get tree dot get not fixed. Time? Is it? What is it? What is the function for it?
For what? In
you can
get tree dot.
Is it off of root? It's not off of root, right? Oh no, it is. It's off of root. There's get process delta time and get physics process delta time. It's like you can grab it from anywhere arbitrarily. What'd you say?
I didn't think you had to do root. I thought you just did.
Because I think it's also off of. Yeah, it's a built-in method for nodes. It's like you can get it arbitrarily, but it's like it's very explicit the functions that use it, which I'm a big fan of, and I've grown to really like it. Because I used to just like pluck it off of like the time object, but what were they smoking? Yeah, Gearbox. Because they went from.
So I'm gonna start making the ghoul, but obviously I'm gonna do the important part of making it look nice first. Then I'll figure out how the heck I want it to work.
Yeah, sure.
Or ask you how to make it work.
Yeah.
Because I still don't know how. I'll hack to figure that out because it's like a flying guy. He'll use navigation. I don't know if I could just copy stuff from like the flying projectile guy, or where we have stuff already built for that. Where should I save this? I guess I could put it in cards, but it's not like specifically a card thing. I'll do it in salmon or in
what?
Salmon,
sorry,
summon.
For
what
are you making? Sorry,
I'm just figuring out where I'm saving the ghoul. I'm gonna put it in summons. It's
gotcha. Yeah.
Folder. It's fine because it'll mostly be a summon. Probably we can pull it from other places. Yeah,
I mean it doesn't matter as much. I would think it'd probably be like an object, to be honest, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter.
Probably, yeah.
Because it'll be used between relics and cards.
Yeah, that's why I like wasn't sure where to put it. But
it's okay though.
You're right.
If it bothers me enough, or at some point if I feel like doing it, I'll just like lay in bed one night and just fucking rearrange the project structure to make more sense. Because there's a lot of things out of place that shouldn't be. But it's also way better than it used to be.
Yeah. No, wait, the scale doesn't go there. I do still think it's so weird how you have to like put particles animation in the material of the particle.
Why?
I don't. It's not like bad. It's weird. I don't.
Do you know
weird.
Why?
No.
So the thing that it's rendering, it's like rendering the texture with a material at one of the locations. So the particle process material is kind of like a compute shader-ish, if you know how that works a little bit. But basically it just like updates all the positions of the particles, and then it says, okay, now for each of these positions, render this thing here using this material. And by default, the texture is just the entire sheet. And by default, it just uses the default canvas item shader. So what you're doing is you are telling it how you want it to render your particles, and part of that is just giving it a material that splits it up into the different points. Because that's kind of how I want to say. No, actually, that's not how sprites work. Sprites work a little differently. The sprites actually influence the UV of the thing being rendered. But oh, actually, do you know how Godot lets you generate shader code from a material?
You can like convert it to a shader, yeah.
Yeah, like you know how you can like click on it and say like whatever this shader is, just turn it into code so I can read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that with some particle process stuff at some point. Maybe playing around with that and doing some evil shit.
Sure.
Would be quite cool.
Oops. Oh, I forgot I need a scale curve. We love scale curves.
That's true. That's damn true. What the fuck am I doing? That's wrong. Lol.
I don't know. That doesn't look terrible. Could be better, but actually, another thing about it, the closest thing that I probably want them to be like it's the eyeballs, where they just like kind of go flying at whatever they're targeting. I forgot those existed.
Kind of. I think I'd want them to be a little bit more like I want them to have a little bit more air friction, a little bit more directness rather than like because the eyeball kind of like zooms around a little bit and is like a little slippery. I'd rather this thing like start at the player and then just like home in on the fucking thing like very quickly. Like it'll maybe start a little slow and then it'll just like zip towards the thing towards the end.
Yeah, no, it could have a little higher acceleration. Let me see, how am I handling? So I have a navigation. Remember, these guys are like fairly simple to set up.
Yeah.
Navigation agent, eyeball movement. That's like the big thing, right? It says it extends enemy movement driver. Let's see, is enemy movement driver... Oh, weird. That shouldn't be hard to do, actually. He doesn't have a state machine now, because he just has one state, just go kill the player. What is up, cats? Meow?
That's
what
not
I'm supposed to say, right?
That's not right.
Oh.
Nope.
Sorry.
Yeah. You had one chance. It's fucked up.
I'm sorry, I failed. I suck.
That's true. And that's okay. kind of.
Oop, I'm still in Biddy Vision. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Anyways, guys, here's the particles on the guy because nobody saw them. That's the wrong guy. Here you go. They could probably use some work, but speaking of Steam Machine, so the game release on Steam Machine, yeah, of course it will.
Will it?
There are like 5 people that'll buy it. It's a Steam Machine, that is. We're gonna like 5 billion people.
Yeah.
Buy the game.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't see why it wouldn't release on the Steam Machine. It's just SteamOS 3. And we plan on making a Linux specific build. I'm literally writing the game on Linux right now, so I would be very surprised if we didn't. Oh, just kidding. Nobody will buy the Steam Machine. Actually, I think quite a few people will buy the Steam Machine. It is expensive. However, I actually think one of the places that it's going to be the most useful is, I'm actually thinking about grabbing one, to be honest, is tournaments for video games, like Rivals of Aether 2. Having a little computer.
Yeah, because it is really small.
Yeah. The form factor is really small.
You're actually so right.
The heat flow is good. It's all put together for you. It has the integration with the hardware. I do think it's expensive. However, I think that for cases where you're like, I want to run a tournament and I need some computers that can run games without taking up a huge amount of space. Because like I went to, I wonder actually, I'm going to see if I can find a video of this. I went to Patchwork, which is a tournament for Rivals of Aether. Or so the tournament for Smash Rivals of Aether was at it. But excuse me. The setup there was just a bunch of that was loud as fuck. I'm sorry. The setup there was just kind of a bunch of computers for Rivals, which was like
many senses.
Yeah, it was kind of not terrible, but like midway through someone's set, or like after someone's set, they were like, yeah, you know, we can't use this setup because this specific setup for some reason is just running like shit. And so they had to stop running games on that setup. So just one of the computers was just terrible.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, for that case, isn't it better to buy a mini ITX PC or a laptop? You kind of have to build things still. Like for a mini PC, you would have to put it all together, which is fine. But if you're like a tournament organizer, it's like way simpler for you to just buy a few Steam machines. You definitely don't want a laptop because of the fact that laptops are very hot. They are
and
built...
confirm my laptop, like...
Yeah, they get very hot.
It's melting right now.
Yeah, their airflow is bad, which lowers the lifetime of it. They are also... the screen is built into them. So for a Steam machine, one thing that's actually really nice is you can have a better monitor that you can just like, you put the Steam machine on the desk, you hook a monitor into it. You have all the ports that come with a Steam machine. You have everything kind of built for you. It's not loud. I don't know if you've ever been next to someone who has like an Alienware PC, but that shit is loud as fuck. Steam machine, I assume, will not be loud because it's built for heat dissipation, and I don't think Valve wants the machine to be loud, but we'll find out. I think it does have a use case. I do think it's too expensive. Again,
yeah,
I'm sure.
I mean, I think it's too expensive to afford. I think it's probably not too expensive in terms of how expensive parts are these days.
Yeah. Have you seen the image that's like once you've been shopping for PC parts, you'll never stop wanting to beat Sam Altman to death with your hands?
Yes, I've seen that
every
like
fucking post with the Steam Deck has it in the comments. It's so funny. No. Also,
I kept seeing posts on Twitter saying that like Steam is so cooked because of the prices of the Steam machine, and now that they're like now an evil company. Yeah, I saw somebody saying that like all gaming companies are terrible now except for Nintendo, and everybody in the comments was just destroying them.
What a crazy thing to say.
Because it was like a bunch of other companies like increasing their prices, and then it like goes over to the Nintendo with the Switch 2, because it's like yes, technically less expensive, but like,
yeah, no, that's crazy.
God forbid you try to buy like 2 games on Switch for less than $100.
Yeah. Also,
really
Avocado Friend said, would Rivals work on a Steam machine? You've heard that there are compatibility issues with online games that do anti-cheat software. For clarification, I'm talking about Rivals of Aether 2, not Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
Just in case that wasn't clear, which you might be thinking I'm talking about. I don't know if you are or not, but also Rivals of Aether 2 doesn't have anti-cheat because it's a fighting game where like tournaments in person don't really have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. You love key cards that will get stolen from you. Dude. Also, one thing, someone's like, oh, why the fuck would I ever buy a Steam machine when I could just buy like a PlayStation 5 or some shit? And then I think about the fact that you have to pay for online for a PlayStation. Like, I'm sorry.
For every console.
Yeah, for every console, you have to pay online to play online. Yep. And for some consoles, I'm not going to say I get it because I think it's terrible. But like, for Xbox or PlayStation, you have dedicated servers. For Nintendo games, online is fucking... It's peer-to-peer still. Whenever you play against someone online in Smash, it's peer-to-peer. It's
just in
insane.
Smash, okay.
Mario Maker as well.
I guess a lot of their games, yeah.
A lot of their games are peer-to-peer. But also, like...
That's so fun.
But also... Even if it wasn't peer-to-peer, the way that they handle online is if one person has a bad connection, they will send one frame and wait until that person's internet says, all right, good to go, and they'll send another frame, and it will pause the game for people who have good internet because of the one person who is bad. There's no, like, rollback. There's no, like, if you play Mario Maker against with someone who's, like, got really shit internet, the game runs at, like, 5 FPS just to, like, make up for the fact that they have terrible internet.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah. Xbox Series S is cheap. $8 a month is worth it. Is it?
I mean, if you just want to play Xbox games, maybe.
Yeah. There's also, I mean, the other thing is there's a lot of games on PC that are not on consoles. Like, old school roguelikes, I'm just going to say is like one of them. Like, they're Caves of Cut is on Switch. That's cool. But like, if you want to play a game with a keyboard, you can't really do that on console.
Yeah.
If you have a Steam machine, you can get a Bluetooth keyboard.
Even if it's technically on console, it's just like painful.
Yeah.
Like any kind of simulation game, any kind of like strategy game, it's just so much like UI that it's torture to play.
Also,
I remember trying to play
Alcor
Space Program on console.
Yeah. Yeah. You can also... Emulation's a thing. So you can play any generation of console previous. And that's, like, really cool. I think that there's a lot of merit to it. I don't think that it's worth it for most people. Definitely not. It is, however... The Steam machine is cheaper than my computer was in 2016. Like, my pre-built computer in 2016 was, like, I think $1,200. And the Steam machine is cheaper than that. You're worried that the next generation of consoles are going to have cheap machines that will only do streaming, so you have to pay every month to play anything at all. If that happens, just stop using a console. Just grab a Steam machine.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing with a console is it could just become useless. Like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Consoles are also just
not
like
a computer.
It's centralized.
It's whatever their software is that you don't get to complain about.
Yeah. There's also I know I'm gonna be like a Steam fanboy a little bit, but one thing about the Steam machine that is like not really talked about as much is the Steam OS 3 is now out. Like, you can use Steam OS 3 on any PC whatsoever. And Valve said that. They said the Steam machine is too expensive for some people, but you can still download and use Steam OS 3 on desktops just for free. Like, you don't have to use Steam hardware. You can just do it. And I might actually, like, try that out sometime this
Maybe
week.
I should try that on my old laptop.
Yeah.
Not that it'd be very useful because my old laptop sucks, but...
So yeah, it's Arch without the headache. Yeah, that's true. I wish they based it off Fedora, but that's okay. I understand basing it off of Arch. And Fedora, unfortunately, is like one of the worst named things of all time.
Honestly, I wonder if this will just work.
What am I doing here? Oh, yeah. I was spawning the flying beam enemy. Alright, buddy, I need you to do things. Okay, yeah, so the beam updates, the sprite doesn't now. That's okay. Tips Fedora off the table. Dude, I wish Fedora had, like, not the name it does. Because Nobara's based off of Fedora, and I fucking love it. But I can never feel good being like, yeah, dude, my Linux distribution is based off of Fedora, milady. Ugh. So unfortunate. I'm not like other Linux users. Let's see. Glow dot global position is equal to global position.
I love how the navigation agents still show as being experimental. It's very funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll change it eventually. Who knows? Not me. Fedora, nah, Debian rules. I'm gonna disagree, but that's because I'm biased, and you're biased, and we're all biased, and that's okay. And Arch for geeks and femboys. All right.
That's crazy.
And then you have like the thing for absolute fucking goblins that are like insane, called NixOS. What is Nix based off of? Is it? Is Nix based on NixOS? Excuse me? It's from scratch? Oh my god. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm gonna put these guys on the same navigation layer as the bees and hope that nothing breaks.
Okay. It's fine, probably. Wait, why are the bees on a different navigation layer than... What?
I don't know.
Oh, for avoidance, maybe?
Yeah, for avoidance.
I see.
Yeah. So that way, like, if they're trying to hit an enemy, they're not like, oh, this is a thing I should avoid and not end up hitting them.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even give them avoidance, to be honest.
I don't know if the bees have avoidance. I don't. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
But I wouldn't give the souls avoidance
don't...
because having them kind of clump together with their particles would like be nice because it kind of creates like a plasma kind of thing.
The problem is with that is avoidance. If you don't have it, they will literally just stack on top of each other because they'll all try to take the most optimal path, and that'll just end up with them all following the exact same line.
I think that's mostly fine. We can mitigate that by like offsetting their direction just a little bit.
That's what avoidance is for.
No, avoidance doesn't do that.
I mean,
avoidance
you can tone down the
avoid
avoidance.
each other, but we could be like, no, just go like up a little bit more, like give them a slightly different starting velocity so that they.
No,
it's fine. I'll let you fuck with it, but I'll probably like tear it down, and that's okay. And then I'll see if it's better, and if it's not better, then I'll fucking revert the commit.
Alright. From what I've worked with navigation, avoidance is what we want.
Yeah.
Because without it, they will just like all stack on top of each other and look bad. Speaking of, so they figure out if we want to do anything about that with the ground guys. They do that
probably.
Sometimes.
Yeah, Nix is definitely interesting for building the identical setups on everything, but like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really get the use case of Nix in like the desktop environment because I don't often switch between my home computer and a new computer often. Like, I'm not like, oh man, I can't wait to set up my environment again on like a different machine. It's like, I'm just on this machine, so here we are. what am I doing? Oh yeah, I fixed the line rendering thing. Let me actually, before I commit that, let me make sure that it still works on the laser beam and the.
Oh, that'd be really funny if it just like broke that.
It would be kind of sick, yeah, just a little bit. Where's the laser beam?
Look at him go.
Laser beam is
Bitty.
P.
They're kind of beautiful.
Oh, shit, whoa, dude. Look.
They're actually kind of amazing.
Do they just follow you?
Yeah.
Ah.
But see, this is with avoidance.
Yeah. Do they go to like a target?
Yeah, the player is the target.
Oh, okay.
It's just their acceleration is like slow enough that they like overshoot, and they'll go past and then try to go back, and then go past and then try to go back. But they actually look kind of sick.
No, yeah, it definitely makes sense in like a corporate setting. I just a lot of people try to sell Nix, or not sell Nix, but they like recommend Nix as like a, you should use this for your regular desktop environment or like your regular PC, and I'm like, no, I'd rather have a functional computer that I don't have to deal with Nix for.
See how these would look if we made them additive on the particles. Will that update or will it not update? Oh, look at those. Oh, that looks terrible.
Yeah, because it's too bright. And they're also not very, they're not fuzzy, so it becomes like very harsh lines of white. Like, particles that are additive would make, they typically are better with like blurrier textures.
Yeah, the only issue with that though is it's not really pixel art. It's because it's green weird. And like gradients like that just don't work very well in pixel art.
Okay.
I'm lagging really bad, but I think that's just because
yeah,
I'm streaming.
People who always reinstall Windows, it makes sense. I don't. Who's reinstalling Windows on a regular basis? Actually,
I've installed Windows like once on this, and that's it.
My brother reinstalls Windows.
They almost feel like a liquid.
Yeah, makes sense. It's like kind of how liquid works in like a simulation thing.
The amount of particles might be a little much, but I'm a big fan. We totally should make it. Wait, what if we made it that if there is no like target and they just follow the player around like this? That would be kind of fire.
Maybe, yeah. They're kind of.
I just realized this is literally just grave skulls from Deadlock.
Yeah,
like
sure
literally
is.
1-to-1. I'm pretty sure they're even called ghouls.
Yeah, so I had a very different idea in mind, to be honest with you, but that's okay.
I don't care. I like them. I like these guys. We should totally have a card that's like a jar that like has a bunch of them in it, and you like throw it and then it like explodes and they go flying. Also, by the way, I just literally just 1-to-1 copied the eyeball movement driver and it worked.
Yeah.
I basically just had to remove the stuff that was referencing enemy.
Does it does it have like parameters for like friction?
Yeah.
What if you turned those up?
It's actually acceleration, not friction, but whatever, because friction isn't really a thing in the air. I mean, I guess there's like
it's called air friction, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but it's acceleration.
I just want to point out to everybody who didn't see that on my stream, I just saw JW when talking about the friction and going in to set the variable, he clicked on the sprite and then the particles and then the visual node, the top level node, back to the sprite, back to the particles before finally clicking on the only thing that had like a script on it.
Here's them with higher acceleration, or at least I think it actually worked. It actually looks really cool with the avoidance because they all just like bounce off each other. We do like 100 acceleration. Yeah, now they're even faster. What if we do like 5 acceleration? I could also turn down their max speed.
Is that how we spread poison throughout the levels? We just spawn a bunch of things in that drift like this and spawn like cloud particles behind them?
Yeah, we spawn a bunch of invisible ghouls that spawn poison.
It's like it's like League of Legends type of fucking coding. Yeah, we need to check if something's in a bush, so we spawned a bunch of Teemos around the unit, and we check if that Teemo is in the bush because champions can check if they're in the bush, but minions can't. Oh, we need to spawn a wall. Yeah,
why is that like a thing that can't you just like make something that can detect if they're in a bush? Like if champions can do that.
Yeah, the issue is
just find
that
the
there
thing
is
that lets you check that.
There is a team that makes the abilities that uses like Lua scripting, and then there's a team that makes the engine. And if the team that makes the engine hasn't exposed a function that does that, rather than making a request to the engine team and being like, hey, can you guys add this? They're like, I want to make something to playtest. I'm going to do this in the only way that I can do currently. Or like...
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the unfortunate part...
If I could only work in like functions that you've made.
Yeah, like you could... The only thing you could do is you could add nodes to the scene, and that's it. You can add nodes and connect signals, but you cannot like write your own code.
Why is that like a thing? Who thought that was a good idea?
But yeah, one of the issues...
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a huge issue in like playtesting, but the problem is that they oftentimes don't change it before it gets released to the public.
I see. So they add it to test it, and then theoretically they would have someone go in and replace it with like a function that actually checks that, but then they don't. Okay, I mean honestly that makes more sense.
Yeah, which is why
slightly reasonable.
Certain abilities are like, oh, I need to spawn something along this this like line of things, and whenever someone passes through it, it like slows them down. How do we do that? Yeah, so we're just gonna like take the start point and the end point. We're gonna spawn a bunch of minions and attach a listener to them to see whenever like champions pass through it.
Kind of fire.
Yeah, and then they fuck something up and they forget to make the minions invulnerable to everything, so that this one champion, Azir, ults, which sends like a wall of soldiers forward, and it collides with another champion's like line, and it fucking gives him gold because it kills the minions that make up the line. Or
That's so funny.
Yeah, in League of Legends still, whenever they spawn in a healing thing on ARAM, it spawns a minion in first and then turns that minion into a healing thing. Instant.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because they can't add the thing directly, so they spawn a minion, but they like you can't spawn a healing right, but you can like turn something into a healing right. So we spawn a minion, and then in the same game tick, we turn it into a healing right. But sometimes that game tick is delayed for some reason, so it shows up for 1 frame. Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That side.
And that game is worth like billions of dollars. And you can see little hints of that whenever I spawn in this flying beam enemy. Because you can see that his sprites actually show up at the origin of the world.
That, okay? I fixed it.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
It's not there anymore. At least I think I did. We make you guys little. Yeah, I think I like it better. A little more wispy. A better particle for this. I feel like these particles are just barely too big.
Yeah, they're a lot, yeah. Let's see.
We got.
What a fucked up world we live in. I was like, man, I'm gonna work on some elemental effects. And you were like, oh yeah, here's this beam stuff that I want to fix. And then I'm fixing the beam stuff, and you're making the elemental effects. What the fuck, man? I hate this shit. I hate this place.
Like, better be a little bit.
Oh,
they're like too small.
Dude, I really like that the game has gotten to the point where I have to ask the question of, do the cards know about their own projectiles?
I don't know.
Like, what's a good name for something that's just like a gun that shoots something that does like a bunch of knockback rather than damage?
Why are you making this?
Just because I want it. If it's easy to do. Doesn't look like it is.
What are you trying to do?
I just want to make it so that it has higher knockback and no damage.
That shouldn't be hard to do at all. You just make a new card, duplicate one of the gun scenes,
Yep.
and then change the values.
Where's the knockback at? Am I stupid?
I don't remember. It's in there somewhere.
I don't either. I don't see it.
I can find it for you. Give me a second. 8K ability.
That's the one that I copied. Is it part of the scene? I think it's part of the scene.
The projectile scene.
It's part of the projectile info, I'm assuming.
Seems. It's not. Yeah, it should be in the projectile info, but it's not. I don't. Or is that? Or... Yeah, it's being set somewhere, and I guess I didn't put it in the info. It should be in the info, though. That should be something you can change. I almost like these particles, but not really. I think I like the old one better.
Oh, that's fun. It is actually just arbitrarily set.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Like just in the shoot function.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll just add a...
It should pull from like the info somewhere.
I'll just add it as a export var that we can set on the card. And I'm doing something evil. And by evil, I mean I'm adding another debug command.
Uh-oh, which is?
Add a card.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I mean, just having like most of the debug stuff. That's
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, it's chill, dude. Don't even worry about it. I know what you're trying to say, and it's fine.
Commands.
There you go.
In the console.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. It's almost magic time. My processor is a little slow.
Alright, you need death, I think. What is this? I'm copying this function because this has... What? Oh no, that's... Wait, no. Yes? I guess you're fine. Whatever.
Something's not quite right with the particle. I don't know. I think that's better. See what they look like in the actual level. Here, they look like. Yeah, those are fairly readable. Might even like want to make the skulls themselves like a little darker, so not quite as much. But I think it's a good start. And we definitely need to make sure these guys are at least, I mean, they seem pretty optimized so far, given that I can have a billion of them and it's not too laggy. But I do hope that we have the option to have the 1 billion ghouls build, because that would be very fun.
Yeah, I actually don't know what like what optimization it would need to be, because I don't know how optimized the avoidance is. I don't know how optimized the.
I think the only thing that I can think of right now is I'm guessing it is probably calling the navigation every frame.
Yeah, it is, but I don't think that would.
Yeah.
I don't think that would change too much.
Calculating navigation can be decently expensive, I think. Not that I know these things very well, but like of all the things going on here, that's like the main thing I think of besides just like rendering a million things on screen.
Yeah.
And we know that the particles tend to be fairly well optimized. I mean, this is running, I have like a million guys right now. I'm streaming and it's running fairly smoothly, so like, I don't think huge quite yet, but that's something to keep an eye on, since ghouls may be a lot of things. I wonder how this would look if I turn off avoidance. Let's see if I'm right.
Well, yeah, you're probably going to be right, because the thing that you have set up is completely different than what I had in mind for turning off avoidance. Oh.
Oh, that looks very cool. Yeah, I think I broke something.
I don't know
think
how
I was
or
supposed to do that.
What? You turned off.
It's running at like 2 frames per second.
It's
as
also
well.
the Doesn't the thing like get its velocity from the avoidance? So if the avoidance is turned off, it doesn't do that anymore at all. Set the radius to like 0, or like.
There you go. So yeah, this is what it looked like, where they all just follow the exact same.
Are there
like,
particles set to additive currently?
No.
You can try turning that on. I'm curious. Set that bitch to additive and turn the alpha down.
The alpha's already way down, by the way. In case you Yeah.
Oh, they're also another issue is the particles are all. It's not like all particles are behind all skulls. It's like a one by one.
I think that's fine.
I mean, maybe
at least
for the thing that I was
if
picturing in my mind, it's different. But yeah, that's okay.
I'm not a huge fan of the ghoul fireball.
What the I call? What did I call that card? That pusher. Yeah. Okay, cool. No, that works for sure.
See, if I turn down some of these, that might also improve the performance a little bit.
Oh, because I'm not.
That does feel a bit smoother. Because you can turn down the like distance that it search for neighbors in, and at the max number of neighbors. So I turned down the max neighbors, so like some of them will overlap now.
Also hide the particles. Or turn on the FPS display. Debug draw. Debug draw.
Keep figuring it's.
Yep.
I don't like that as like a button to pop all these out. Yeah, because it doesn't feel like it's an option. But I'm still stupid. Maybe 40 currently.
Alright, yeah, if you hide the particles, does it make a notable difference?
No, not really.
No, if you turn
maybe
off
like
the emitting property on the particles as well. I don't think that is technically stopped, even though they're not visible.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it.
Maybe a little bit, but yeah, no, not really.
Can you run the profiler for a couple of seconds? Because I'm just kind of curious what if it'll tell you if there's any script methods that are pissing it off, which there might be. It's like it's mostly just physics time based on what I can kind of see. Go to one of the frames. Yeah. And then scroll down to script methods. Yeah, right there.
Script functions, movement driver, apply knockback. Seems to be the second.
Apply knockback, really? Is it because apply knockback has a hold on. I think it's because apply knockback has a Mrreow in it. Oh, it's because it does a bunch of I wonder what I could do to speed that up actually.
I'm a little confused why it's calling that though. Where is it calling from?
It'll tell you, I think, if you hover over it.
No.
No, does it just say?
It just says movement driver to apply knockback, or then the path to the movement driver script.
Well, it's a fuck ton of them, so I'm assuming it's the, like the movement driver for the ghouls. Yeah, apply knockback.
Oh, I see. It is calling apply knockback.
You could actually like get rid of that because the ghouls won't be knocked back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just because I copied it over from the this thing.
Doesn't really make a notable difference, though. Still, that's okay.
But yeah, that's still something.
Yeah. Oh, can you do me a favor really quickly, actually? Can you go to the debugger tab under monitors? Like in,
Yeah.
Scroll all the way down. Salmon. I don't even think it does anything right now. But if you spawn, you can try if you want to spawn a bunch of salmon in from Salmon Storm. It might add to it. But
one thing I do want to see is what my FPS is without a billion of those guys. Just as like a
that's funny.
Yeah, it's about the same. Because it's just my game that just runs.
Yeah,
when I'm like
chugging
streaming it ends.
What's your quality set to? Are you set to high quality, high render?
It's probably high, or maybe it's medium. Yeah,
it's high. Holy shit! Set your bitch ass to medium. Set it to medium.
No.
Why not?
I want my game to look nice.
I'm running it at medium. I'm pretty sure. Fuck. I'm running it at medium.
Yeah. Actually, one thing we should totally have somewhere is if it detects that your game is like running slow to like give you a little hint about the settings. Because like, especially with like a 2D game like this, I feel like people don't really think of performance a whole lot.
I see,
and they're just like, oh, the game sucks and is badly optimized, which, I mean, yeah, that's true, but like, there's options.
It's not true. The game isn't badly optimized.
Also, I might end stream. So
oh, there we go. All right, JW, check this out. I did the thing.
Oh, you did the thing? Let's go. Did you make the knockback gun?
I sure did.
Yeah, I also added the add card method, or the add card command, which does it adds all cards. So not even just like the ones in the usable things, so like card hammers in there. Even though it shouldn't be.
Dear.
What? It doesn't crash. It doesn't work, but it doesn't uh-oh. That was weird. That was really weird.
That was weird. I don't know what happened, but
It's okay. It's
interesting.
because of hammer, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, adding that was
Anyway.
it's so fucking fast. I love this debug menu so much. The debug console was definitely the right move, and I am so happy that I get to say that because I know it pains you to hear.
Nah, not really.
Nah, not really. What the hell? You hear that? That was weird. I should also add
Anyways.
static var a la carte is a dictionary of string, which will be the card name versus the scene name. So I would like to do this. Sorry, what are you saying though? You were saying something.
It's almost magic time.
Oh,
I need to
congrats.
take my dog out.
What a weird thing for me to be doing. I'm just like ferrying around this fucking line of code as I'm copying and pasting from functions. I'm like pasting it into the void, copying an entire function, and then cutting it from the void, and then fucking putting it back. Shit's weird. So this is all of these path.get file. This could actually be .git. Nah, get file's fine. Get file dot get base name. I think I'd rather have. And then for this would be for all card string in this. And then if card contains this, out.append card. And then same thing here, except this would be string in all cards. If card name equals that, then something like that, I think, might work. There we go, that works. Hooray! And that also means that now we can do this, or every time I press Q, I can have it do this because you can bind things to things. It's like bind F to add card pistol. It's called card gun, isn't it? It's called card gun. Look at that, dude. That's sick.
Yeah.
I should maybe
Kinda
save.
fire.
I should maybe save those commands to the player data or the player scenes. So whenever I do like or the player states, whenever you load the thing, it loads those into your binds as well. That would be hard to do. That wouldn't be hard to do at all.
It's not a bad idea.
Let's see. What else is there? I don't think there's anything else actually. I think that's mostly it. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you the I don't have a spawn command. It sucks, whatever. No. Flying beam enemy. So if I spawn this dickhead in, you'll see that the beam follows him. Did you see that? JW?
No, I didn't see it.
I hate you. Let me turn down the knockback. I set it to 5,000. I think 1,500 would be more than enough.
I bet you can't do 5 times 1,000.
He's right. But you can see here if I do
I
this.
didn't see it.
Yeah, it's fine. So he's gonna go for his shoot move.
Mhm.
It's in slow motion. Let him go for his shoot move. And you can see that it follows him.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Does that change the hitbox at all when he's moving?
Nope. Because the hitbox is only active during the 1 frame.
Okay.
Unless we want it to be more active, it is only active for the 1 frame. It immediately stops being active afterwards.
Can you lower the frame checks for the pathing? Yeah, that's probably what we'll do in
Huh?
terms of optimization for navigation.
Frame checks for that. Oh yeah. It
That's
would
the
make a
main thing, it's
difference.
just, like,
Change navigation.
What's
I mean,
the,
yes, it would make a difference, but like not very much.
Can you do me a favor, JW, actually? Can you? I really like these
Yeah.
indicators. They're really good.
Yeah.
Because they're also forgiving, because I tend to make them a little bit larger than they need to be.
Yeah, you always make them larger than the hitbox, and always make the hitbox
can
smaller than the
you-
visual of the thing that's hitting you.
Can you take a
Mhm.
look at, or can you go to your 2D view?
My 2D view.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking at my 2D view.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank fuck. All right, I just had to make sure that you didn't like somehow make this like a super complex collision shape.
No.
The salmon were a
literally
rectangle for
have
some
to do
reason.
Oh, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I need to go take my dog out. so
Oh,
I'm ending
sorry. I'm
stream.
glad you guys understood my
Immediately.
difference. You meant gameplay difference. I didn't. I was thinking performance. Gameplay difference? No, it wouldn't make a difference at all.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is no. If
Oh,
you
I didn't
change
hear
the-
that. Lol.
That's,
I
that's
thought you
what
were
I
answering
assumed you meant
performance.
as well.
Lol.
No, I would. Yeah.
No, it would not make a gameplay difference. If it did, we would update it in a way that it wouldn't. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, if we were to, I would say even like every half a second. I mean, like, half a second's not like a super long amount of time. Like if I were to do like temp time 0 and then just like console.print if temp time is less than or equal to 0, temp time is equal to 0.5, and then else temp time minus equals delta. Like if I were to do this, oops, I forgot the colon. Like 0.5 seconds is still quite often. And you would not notice a difference because like as you go by an enemy, it takes you like half a second to go by them, so they would update in that time. Honestly, I feel like even updating it once per second would probably still be mostly fine. I think we'll probably try to aim to get it somewhere a little bit lower. Like, I would like to update it at least like 10 times a second at the very least. But
Too much. It's too much.
that's too much. Fuck.
Yeah.
I think, what is RuneScape? RuneScape runs on a 1/6 of a second tick system, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
How often are RuneScape ticks? No, sorry. I was wrong.
It's literally 1/6. Like, what are you talking about?
So every single tick in RuneScape is 600 milliseconds. So the most accurate to time that you can be in RuneScape is 1/6 of a second. I don't know. This is a very funny video for them to use. This is a cannon in RuneScape, and every time it rotates and stops, that is 1 tick. So like that entire swath of time as it's moving, you can press an input and it will only register until the end of it. And RuneScape is a little sluggish, to be honest, so probably wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
But updating pathfinding that often would be like hella doable. But still, I think the biggest bottleneck for the game currently still is definitely graphics, which is something that I plan on addressing at some point again.
Yeah. We can render it really small and you then use AI upscaling to make it larger.
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah, that's called DLSS actually. That's not true. It does in between frames, but yeah, I know of a couple of things that will help it. Mainly, like setting the game to a really small resolution and like having it use viewport scaling instead, so that whenever you actually change this, the window itself changes render size.
Yeah.
Which is something that I did on my laptop a little bit.
Because is it currently, like, if you have the window really small, is it still rendering it at full scale and then making it smaller?
It is almost. The world is rendering at a lower resolution, but the game is rendering at a higher resolution.
Okay, I see.
So, like, even though the actual world here is being rendered at the lower resolution, the actual output from the window is full resolution still, which is better than everything rendering at full, but it's still not optimal. I noticed that I got like some decent frame boosts whenever I tried to convert it to viewport scaling, but that takes work, and I have to figure out how to not have it look like ass. But anyways, yeah, I think we can call it there. Probably?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to fucking leave so bad. He hates this place. He hates everybody, by the way. He was actually talking to me about that before stream.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true.
But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for stopping by. We will be back on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. EST, probably, provided nothing else changes.
Yeah.
We didn't stream on Sunday because Jadoi was like, it's Father's Day, and I was like, I'm not streaming alone. So.
True.
And then Jadoi also got sick like the week before. So, but catch you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye.